more desperate for help. Let me show you what we can see this
What up, people?
Maybe flimsy tents to the world, but to these families,
what's up, YouTube, Red Brick people, Black Mirror Walker, Chief Joseph Domain. I'm gonna spend just a few minutes sounding off. Woke up this morning, looked at the news, and they're talking about 33,000 people dead so far in Turkey from what they want to say is earthquakes. And that's not earthquakes, folks. Those are buildings that are collapsing from building upon those buildings. And now the government wants to arrest the contractors. See, the government was aware. Aleppo, it's an old city, much underground. They built upon it, and a lot of the stuff was there, and they just fixed it up. They didn't even build it. They fixed it up and moved in. So that's the facts, not earthquakes. Melted buildings underneath us collapsing, and perhaps intentional in the way it looks. It looks very targeted. You know, Aleppo, all the old red brick stuff once again. That's my own thoughts. So I predicted the Super Bowl incorrect this year. 3 years in a row I correctly picked the winner of the Super Bowl, but this year I did not. So I was wrong, and I didn't do my legwork. That's what I'm thinking, because I just guessed rather than I guessed based on my own thoughts, and I failed. So other than that, so I lost, five. I lost $5 to my girl. I owe her $5. Big gambler, huh? So that's basically what I just opened up that stream. We ain't had nothing on my Black Mirror channel since I put up one video about somebody losing their megaphone. My megaphone's gone. They took my megaphone, eh? Anyway, so we're hearing the news in the background. They're talking about Aleppo, Turkey, the problem. And, they want to say it's that. You just go look and you'll see because of the meltdown this happened. And buildings collapsing. And a targeted region, And then what else in the news? And we got that dirtbag Zelensky panhandling for more money. We need to get Biden and weld him in a container and send him to Ukraine to leave him there. Okay, we don't even want him in America no more. Matter of fact, get a big container and put all his family members in there. And all those people that are running the White House right now, put them all in that container, weld it shut, and send it over there to Ukraine. Send them their help. And send some of them to Turkey to help dig out the rubble. All of them, not some of them. We have no good leaders in our America anymore. All are on board, crapping on all of us and the world. We see it. Turkey, Ukraine, everywhere you look. Look at the white helmets with the Freemason outfits on, huh? Once again, they caused the problem, and they come in to act like they're the helpers, and they get the furniture for that. See? Dirtbags. And then the government says, oh, let's go arrest the contractors. The contractors only fixed up what you guys moved into. The government should be welded in cells. That Turkish guy, put him in a cell. Put him in an oven like a turkey in a bag and turn it up. See, that's what should happen to that government official. He ain't no good. And they're all one, folks. I'm going to tell you, all governments are one. You got these groups like Redacted want to confuse the world and give you an account of the news like there's different factions of government. Redacted, you're a douche, dude. You need to delete your channel. And I know there's a special spot for douchebags who shit on the world and lie to the world. So your day's coming there, douchedacted. I think you guys are really terrible to profit on lying. See, you're scumbags, period. Have a nice day, you scumbags. So if you're watching those channels like Redacted, unsubscribe from these people. You know, some of these people who call themselves truthers telling you about, oh, the convoluted history. They're just there to tell you to get more people to not like the government, not look at the realistic aspects of the facts, that all governments are one and they collectively lie to keep you away from Antarctica, for one. So they all can agree on that, but indifferent about other things. See, no, that's just, they're all crisis actors. They promote this kind of stuff. They have agendas, you know, Agenda 201 with your mask. This doesn't pan out. We do this, we do that, we do this. Augment the weather, cause this chaos. Chaos, chaos, chaos is what their order is. And it's only for a short period of time, and all these people will be burned down. You know, that's according to the word. All these people will be burned down. You know, they say let the wheat and the chaff grow together. Soon the chaff will be burned, and that's what they are. They are the chaff. They are the scumbags of the world that cause division. And all those who cause division got a special spot in this world, because you will remain in this world. You won't enter the kingdom. You know, there is a kingdom. You know, so much convoluted stuff in the Bible too. It's hard to wrap your head around something you believed in your whole life to find it so augmented and try to find truth in there. And yet I do. And yet I do find some faith in there. So that can't be stopped, our faith. And our faith, my faith in just humanity, to start awakening to see the real true monsters, the ones that bring us the news, like this garbage outfit I'm listening to right here in the background talking about Syria and it's an earthquake. It's not an earthquake, folks. It's caused by man and collapsing infrastructure of building and moving into red brick buildings of the past and not doing the proper work to assure that it would stand. So just greed, you know. And the same thing will happen more and more in different regions. Collapsing of infrastructures as you put weight on it, just like California. So much underground stuff of melted past everywhere. And you have what they want to say earthquakes, like your Andreas fault line and stuff like that. That's two buildings that have met as a result of the meltdown and flood, because it used to be an island. See, California used to be an island. And that island was part of a red brick building, tech on the grid. The whole freaking thing. The whole thing. So, you know, the whole coastline is man-made everywhere. Go look. We have evidence. We've shown evidence from the Ritz-Carlton all the way to Norway. The same kind of thing. To Walled Lake, Michigan, with the wall underneath there, and a narrative lie that two brothers were arguing, and one built the wall and the other one flooded the region out. And that's why you have this wall underneath Walled Lake in Walled Lake, Michigan. That's a lie too. That was here when the meltdown happened, and then the flood. Water finds the least resistant path that the electricity carved out everywhere in this realm. There's not a spot on this flat earth realm that dendrite lines aren't there, where the electric snake carved this all out. And when they talk about ice age and this and that, no, man utilized water very efficiently in the past and dug out many things to have water for energy, resources, and so forth. Unlike us here in the present now and working towards the future, because we are merely re-engineering the past. So the past indeed is our future. Just like the shows, the TV stuff, Back to the Future. See, we go back and we see our future being re-engineered from the past today, from your cars to your planes to your trains to your trams to the P dot for coating red bricks to become batteries, all from the past. It was electrified world. Everything was gridded out, tech everywhere. Aleppo, domes. Go to Michigan, we got domes. Go to Norway, domes. Go to Ukraine, domes. Go to Taiwan, domes. Hong Kong, domes. Russia, domes. Don't where we go, all the same construction, same kind of stuff, building upon the past, much stuff underground that we've dug up. Every capital in America was inherited. They were already here, just fixed up, period. Much underground stuff, melted buildings, and the building that we call Cheyenne Mountain, man mounted up there, and you have those pockets of survival internally inside of these popcorn red brick buildings with concrete finishes on them, and tram systems and train infrastructures. And today we see tunnels leading into nowhere, tracks leading into the sides of mountains that are balloon rocked up and shut, and no explanation. And they give you a narrative of when trains were invented and so forth, and it's all a lie. It was here ready. We have evidence everywhere. Matter of fact, I removed trees off of railroad tracks in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan that they said that the Purple Gang used for moving whiskey around, right? The narrative doesn't fit. You have 200 and 300-year-old trees on top of these tracks. So 200 and 300-year-old trees that were on top of the tracks, that don't make no sense that you could have built them tracks that far long ago. See? So I personally removed trees off of tracks in the UP of Michigan that were part of our past before God melted this world, or some cataclysmic event happened. Whatever you want to look at it, and come up with your own evidence as you look around. So that's the point. I don't want to talk a lot today. Today is my birthday. Today I am 58 years old. Been on this realm 58 years old, so I'm going to celebrate today with my grandson and just hang out with him, and it's going to be a good day. So prayers go out for all those people who had to suffer the ignorance of politicians and those people who want to keep those buildings and infrastructures that are unsafe, collapsing buildings of the past. So if you know someone in Turkey, here in the States, to enlighten them, it's not an earthquake. It's not from Mother Nature. It's from man and man's ignorance. Those Turkish leaders are the ones that should be rounded up and welded in cells, not the contractors. See? So the contractors, if they hurried up to make things unsafe for people to move in, then you lock them up as well. So, but in the meantime, you lock up those leaders, because they're not leaders. They're dirt balls. All of them, not some of them, all of them. And to America, no money for Ukraine. We shouldn't send them nothing. We should just send them Biden in a container welded shut and give him a BB gun to go assist there. Get rid of them, So just like Russia empties their prisons, send them over to Ukraine. 77% of those people are dead. We should send all our politicians over to Ukraine. All of them there. Maybe we could get rid of 77% of them in the first 2 weeks. That would be wonderful. So there it is. Nobody's out there except me and the Black Mirror. We've been here 14 minutes. We're just going to have a 15-minute wrap cap on this and say, have a beautiful day. Love your neighbor like you love yourself. Don't buy the bullshit. Don't be a divider and a trickster. Be honest, tell the truth about this red brick melted world. So, hope to see more people on board with the Red Brick channel. And Black Mirror Walker, we're going to start producing some. I have one in the works on the Red Brick channel about the Grand Canyon and areas of the world that look exactly like it, to prove, again, conclusively, that geology is a lie. Geology is a lie, and geologists, they must be very, very gullible and very, very unintelligent, because you can substantially see that all the mountains are melted buildings, and there's no such thing as tectonic plates and these layers and so forth. It was a cataclysmic event that transpired not so long ago that they can see that they can't talk about. But we in the Red Brick community and us meltologists will tell you all the mountains are melted buildings. That's it. Peace. Love your neighbor like you love yourself. And geologists, you better learn coding, because your jobs are going to be gone as soon as more people get this word out about meltology and the truth. Peace.
Also waiting for him, his surviving niece, Sidka.